Oh, hey there, guys. Welcome to our vlog number 3. I feel like we're doing good because this is weekly. Well, let me not jinx myself because I'm recording this. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to edit by the end of the week. But I'm feeling good. I feel like we got this, okay? So, as I mentioned, today we're going to talk about our first trimester symptoms, how I felt like I was dying, what I did to help me feel better, okay? All of that. We're gonna talk a little bit about one of the mistakes that, well, it wasn't really my fault, but I guess I could have planned it better. But some chaotic stuff that happened that made us have to literally cancel a whole gender reveal. That way you can learn from our mistakes and not make the same ones. We are going to talk about the video, how we announced it to the world, meaning to social media, about the baby, because we did a really cute setup, which was actually pretty simple and easy to do. So I'm gonna share how we did it, a little bit of the video of like how it came out, because I thought it was like professional level, but in a budget, okay? It came out pretty cute. But that's it, okay? Well, let's start with symptoms, right? So as I mentioned before, I think on the first video, before we found out that I was pregnant, I was like in one of the best like workout flows that I ever been. I had just lost 10 pounds. I was doing ice baths, 4 workouts a week at least, going up on all my weights, lifting heavy, doing cardio. I felt pretty good. And that's one of the reasons why, like, I remember when Joey told me that I should take a pregnancy test, I was like, excuse me, sir, I'm down 10 pounds. There's no way that I'm pregnant. But anyways, once he mentioned that, like, of course I took the test right away, but right before that I did notice a few things. I was doing ice baths every morning when I first woke up for like a few minutes, and I couldn't handle them anymore. Like I was still doing it, but not for as long as I could do, and not the same temperatures that I was able to do. I was literally like filling up my whole bathtub with ice and water, and I was doing like 3 to 4 minutes, and then for some reason I was really struggling getting past like 2 minutes later on. That's like right before we found out I was pregnant. And I had this crazy leg day where I was really excited, and I got there and I had a horrible workout. Like I just felt so weak, and I didn't know I was pregnant yet, so I was just frustrated. I was like, oh my gosh, like the workout did not do its thing today. Like this ain't it. But that was like 2 days before I found out I was pregnant. But yeah. And then as soon as I found out, I think we're 5 weeks in, almost 6 weeks in. As I mentioned, I do have PCOS, so a lot of times my cycle is not like regular, so it's always been normal for me to be a little bit late. My bad, I ran out of storage. But anyways, we're talking about how we found out at 6 weeks, right? Yep. Okay, so as soon as I found out, I don't even know if it was like a mental thing. I was feeling nauseous at the gym, but I also had like taken like a 300 milligrams of caffeine pre-workout. So I wasn't sure if it was like nausea from that. It was a like intense leg day, and I didn't know what it was, right? So I took the test. About like a week later, I started feeling like a zombie. It was like, I don't think I ever been that tired like in my whole life. Like, mind you, I do work crazy hours. Like I own a small business. We're open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. At that time I had, I think only two employees. So like most of the days I was there the whole day. Very few days a week, like once or twice a week, I'll take like a half day off. I think it's just once a week actually. But yeah, it was very intense. And I would like get 8-9 hours of sleep and wake up tired. And like at 12, like at noon, I would eat my lunch and feel like I could take a 2-hour nap. And like if I was able to go home, I would take a 2-hour nap. And usually my regular routine is we close at 5, I would clean, be out of there around 5:30, and I'll either come home and record like content for brands and stuff like that, or I'd go to the gym and then record content or do house chores or whatever. I did not do any of that. Like literally for the first like full like 2 months now, I did not work out at all. Like it was so hard. I was just so exhausted. Like I would get home at like 5:30 and go to bed for like 2 to 3 hours, wake up at like 8, take a shower, eat dinner, go back to bed. Like that's how tired I've been through this whole first trimester. Like I'm out of breath right now just talking. That's how intense this has been. Okay, and then as far as like what helping with that, of course, getting as much rest, not like working with my mindset to not make myself feel guilty about growing a freaking baby in my stomach, you know, Because for a lot of times I'd be like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm just being lazy, it can't be this hard. And then when I talk to other people that were pregnant or I posted about it, people were like, no, it's normal. So like learning to be understanding. And one thing that's been helping me a lot, I take this like raw guarana tea just once or twice a day. It's only like 45 milligrams of caffeine, so it's not a lot, and it's all natural. That way I'll put the link on the description so you can check it out if you're pregnant, or if you're not pregnant, you just want like a little wake up call, like a little wake up tea. But it helped me a lot with like mental alertness, because I literally felt like so foggy. So that was like my lifesaver as far as energy. As far as what I can eat, I've been so freaking nauseous that it's not a joke. Like I literally feel like I've been eating bread and butter for the last 2 months. Like the stuff that I love the most, like steak, eggs, none of that I've been able to have. I've been able to have like a protein shake here and there, but it's been really hard to get like nutritious food in my stomach. But yeah, that's been it. Of course, I've been doing like my prenatals, but even my prenatals make me nauseous. So like I'm doing this, like I think it's called Ritual. I'll tag the link as well in my description. And I finally found this version that comes with like a little scent, so it almost like scent, like almost has like a smell and taste of lemon. So I guess that has helped, because any prenatals that I can smell like the fish oil in it, I felt like I was about to die. So this ones I can take it like right before bed, doesn't keep me up, and then I don't feel like I'm burping like fish oil. Sorry for the TMI, but if you're pregnant, I think you'll appreciate this advice. But I'll tag the link for those prenatals as well on my description. Okay. Now let's talk about how we announced it online. Okay, this was super exciting. I don't even know. I think when we announced it, it was recent. I don't even know if we weren't done with the first trimester. We were like at the last few weeks of the first trimester. I'll have to check the date. But what we did was like we didn't want to like hire a whole photographer, all of that, just for like the announcement, you know. So we set up this really cute spot in the park. We did like a little blanket, like to set it up almost like a picnic area. And we got like the little white flowers, like baby breaths from Publix. Put a little ultrasound. I'm gonna show you the video here so you guys can see it. But put the little ultrasound pictures from our first ultrasound appointment in there. Like we also got like baby shoes, little teddy bears, and then we also hanged the clothes, like one thing of what, like a onesie and then a baby breath, onesie, baby breath, almost like in the, should be kind of like a close hanging thing. I don't know how to say that in English, but this is what it looked like. It was super cute, budget. We had a friend record for us, and then I just added on CapCut with all like the vintage added things. Definitely don't have time to show all the details of that here, but this is the video. If you feel like you'd like to learn how to edit something like this, maybe I can start like an editing series, but this is the really cute video that we use for our baby announcement. Okay, before we get into all the drama about how our baby shower got canceled, this, like for the first trimester, we're really just trying to like fit in regular stuff. So like I try to go to the pool, get a little bit of sun, because if not, I was literally getting like this feeling that I was just locked up at home. And then shout out to my fiance for like actually making me get out of the house. I was craving like Brazilian food. We found this cute little Brazilian spot. And of course, I got to have some guaraná and some steak, chicken heart, coraçãozinho. Love the stuff that I was craving, and Brazilian music, which was pretty fun. But I'll show you guys a little clip right there. But he actually made me live my life a little bit instead of just locking myself in my bedroom under my covers, because it was really hard. And he also got invited. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. He also got invited for a live TV show this week, which was really cute. Let me show you guys a little clip of my man. I'm so proud. Okay, I'm a proud fiance. Anyways, but yes. And this was like right before the second appointment that we're supposed to go in. I'll even insert the clip here. I think I will. But I'm going to talk about it, how we're going to do all of these things, and psych. This is the video of me talking in the car about some crap that's not going to happen, and a little bit about the baby shower drama. So we're on the way to our second ultrasound appointment. We're currently 13 weeks in. This is like the first appointment that we get to hear the heartbeat for the first time. If you know me at all, you know that I don't cry, so I'm gonna be no, I'm kidding. But I put no mascara on because I already know I'm gonna be bawling my eyes out. We're super excited. We were supposed to do our gender reveal yesterday, but unfortunately they did mess up our blood test and it didn't come in. So, little advice for the other first-time mamas: plan your gender reveal party for like 2 or 3 weeks after you're supposed to come in, because that's what happened to us, and now we gotta wait an additional 10 days. But we're super excited. I'm 100% sure that's gonna be a girl. Dad is team girl too, right, Dad?
No, it's gonna be a boy.
But we're super excited. We're definitely gonna record the appointment so you guys can see some of it, so you can see me bawling my eyes out. Dad's gonna cry as well, guaranteed. But yes, I'm gonna keep you guys updated, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. So yeah, that was not it. Because we didn't have ultrasound. I was so excited. I thought we were gonna have ultrasound. And they didn't let us record the baby's heartbeat, which was very disappointing. They had like no recording signs on everything. So yes, we didn't get to share that with you guys, but it was still really fun. Besides the fact that we got the news that we had to cancel the whole baby shower. So my tip for you is definitely schedule the baby shower way later than what you expect to find out, just in case, because that was not cool. But yes, eventually, I think almost 2 weeks later, we got the gender papers. But yes, about like 2 weeks later, we got like the paper online with the results, and my 2 friends, Tati and Ashley, got to see it, and I'll put all the information on that after for the next video. And they help us plan, and also my brother-in-law got to see it too, because they were responsible for buying the items of the actual gender review. So I think that's pretty much it. So I think I gave you guys my tips, my symptoms, how I almost died. I guess recap: I was barely awake. I couldn't even eat eggs. I survived on bread and butter and fruits for almost 2 months now. The gender review has been canceled, but we also planned another one. The gender review already happened, but I don't know if you've seen it, so I don't want to say too much. But yes, we actually ended up planning the gender review, and that's what we're gonna talk about on the next one. But here's the close out of this video. If you're a mama and you are on your first trimester, be patient and kind with yourself. Be gentle. Be understanding that you are growing a whole human in your belly. So if you're a workaholic like me, it's okay to be tired. It's okay to not be able to do as much as you were able to do before. Okay, so be kind with yourself. That's me talking to myself too. So yes, next video is gonna be the gender reveal, reactions of our friends finding out, the whole video of the gender reveal, some of like my Amazon tips to keep it in budget, you know, of like the stuff that we got to announce the gender reveal, to set up games, bunch of little tips about that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I think that's it. That's what's gonna be the next vlog. But yes, we're filming this like a little bit delayed, if you haven't noticed, you know, like I'm trying to like get from my notes and little clips that I pre-recorded, because I knew I was gonna be too tired on my whole first trimester to record all of the vlogs. But yes, the gender review already happened, and we already know what it is. And if you're my friend watching this, you also already know what it is. But no matter what, if you're a pregnant girl and you want to do a gender reveal, it's gonna be... I keep running out of storage, so let's cut this short. Anyways, next vlog, gender reveal, all the details. If you're my friend, you're gonna like to watch it. If you're not my friend but you're pregnant and you want some tips, some Amazon hacks to make a really fun, low budget party, subscribe as well so you don't miss the next one. And thank you guys for supporting us, for watching this, and let us know in the comments if there's anything, any questions. I don't know if I already said this because I keep running out of storage, so I already re-recorded this like outro 3 times. So thank you guys. I will see you next week, hopefully. And thank you for supporting us. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.